Welcome to another Pixlr tutorial, and this tutorial is going to look at the Color Replace tool, which is this one. So I've got an image here that I'd like to change the colour of the jacket to another colour. So selecting the colour first, so just pick a red, then select the Color Replace tool. And you've got to select the size of the brush. Now the trick I've found with this tool is that you can't let go of the left mouse button as you paint. So I can start painting that in red, and if I let go and then start again, it leaves a little line which you cannot paint over. So you have to keep painting it without stopping. The other characteristics of this tool, you have a tolerance. Experiment with tolerance. If I make that higher, that much tolerance, then it depending on the picture, it can bleed into other areas. Doesn't seem to with this one. You need to experiment with that. And matching the target lightness, if I turn that off and then try the red again, it makes it very dark. It's sort of matching the darkness of that jacket. Turning that on, it makes it exactly the colour as it is in the palette. So that's how you do it. Let's have a look at another picture. So there's another picture where we can paint the leaves a different colour, and this is probably where the tolerance needs to be quite low because of the similar colour greens outside of it. Need a big brush, because as you can't stop painting, you want to be able to paint more in one go. I'm going to duplicate it first in case I do go over the edges or it does bleed. You can use the eraser to clean it up. So let's just change this to an orange. And without letting go, just start painting. Now it's not, I'm being fairly casual about this, and it's not going outside that green. And I haven't let go of that mouse button. If I turned off the target lightness, it's somewhat darker orange. That's more like a brown. And that has also gone over the edge, so you should be able to clean that up because we've duplicated the layer. Change the colour again to a yellow. Back to that tool, select the lightness, and actually matches the patterns on the leaf that's gone over. So I can rub that out. We'll change the tolerance a bit higher, just to see what happens. That yellow again. It is going over. Experiment with the tolerance or use a smaller brush. So if I made that much smaller, change the brush size. It's hard to actually get anything to match there. So the smaller tolerance doesn't really work either. So it's a lot of experimenting. Main thing to remember is you have to paint the area in one go. If you wanted to paint this face different colours. So I've got an orange there. I'll start with red. Duplicate the layer. Select the Color Replace tool. Bigger brush. 150, and then start painting the face. If you want some fun thing to do. tolerance is too low because it has missed that part. So let's increase it to perhaps 30. Try again. And now it's actually going over that. Change the colour to blue. And I'm just holding on to the mouse button. Anything where it goes over, I can use the eraser to cut that bit out. You could blend it with the smudge tool, the blur tool. Pick another colour. And finish it with yellow. So just a mindless bit of fun, but it just sort of shows you how you can change the colour of anything. So that's all for this video, a simple little tool, the colour replace tool. In some instances, it could prove very useful. That's all for now.